So today's not going to be a typical video because I don't have time to edit it. So I'm doing a really country version of my intro right now. Epic fail. Okay, guys, it's Jamie Grace. Hi, good morning, good evening, good night. I am very busy working on new music for you guys, and so that's why I am in this really cool studio. And I don't really get to dig into like editing and writing out my notes and really making sense of this. But this is a video that I've wanted to post for about 97 years now. I'm gonna just cut straight to the point. When I was a little girl, when I was born, I had gray eyes. And my eyes used to fluctuate like different colors and stuff like that. When I was like 5 or 3 or short, they eventually like settled on being hazel. And I mean, I just color my eyes brown. I don't know. Sometimes in the sunlight, they're like, bah, and you can really tell that they're a little bit lighter. But my whole childhood, people would always like talk about how pretty my eyes were. And my sister always had so much hair. Oh my gosh. Like I was so jealous of her hair growing up because it was so big and curly and had so much body. And I just remember people saying to us all the time in our faces as little girls, Morgan's got the good hair, but at least Jamie's got the good eyes. And it was frustrating to me because I just remember thinking, like, I wish I had good hair. I remember my sister and I just having conversations about that even as little girls. And fortunately at home, that wasn't the principle that we were taught, that some little girls have good hair and that some little girls have pretty eyes when some don't. Like that wasn't the way we were taught. But I still heard it. And I still heard it from Christians, even. If you guys don't know anything about me, know that I'm a Christian. And I don't think that's how Christians should act. And as I got older, as I went to college, and now that I'm out of college and I work full time, I realize, and I spend a lot of time with a lot of people, I realize that that's not just something that happened to my childhood. That's something that happens a lot of times where we kind of idolize and we put certain things on a pedestal. Some races put lighter skin on a pedestal, where some races put tanner skin on a pedestal. We put longer hair on a pedestal. We put straight hair on a pedestal, light hair on a pedestal, or light eyes, or, this type of waist, or this type of this type of that. And it's frustrating because we're in a place where we all really need to be like loved and appreciated and valued for who we are, and not some like image of who we're supposed to be, unless that is who God has called you to be. And I don't think that God's sitting up there going, I would love Jamie Grace if her teeth were a little bit straighter. I have an overbite, guys. It's a thing. Like, it frustrates me and overwhelms me that we have like so many young girls and guys as well that feel less about themselves, that don't feel as beautiful. They feel obligated to, try to change who they are and try to look different just so that they can feel better about themselves. So, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think that there's anything wrong with adding to who you are to like feel like you're adding cool makeup or hair extensions or cool clothes. If anybody disagrees with that, then you're pretty much saying that you want to be a nudist, because we put on clothes so that we can add like cool clothes to our outfits and feel good about ourselves. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the issue lies when we do those things to feel beautiful. And I truly pray, I truly hope, and I pray this over all of you guys, that when you wake up in the morning, when you look in the mirror, and when you see yourself all natural and you see yourself without makeup, without concealer, without mascara, without hair clips, without Spanx, without fake muscles, whatever it is, I hope, without insanity, without CrossFit, when you see yourself without juicing, when you see yourself without a gluten-free diet, when you look in like one of those by choice ones. I'm not talking about if you're like allergic to gluten. I'm talking about if you're staying away from gluten because you're trying to be like, skinnier or something. I hope that when you look in the mirror, when you see yourself, that you know that you're beautiful, that you know that you were created by a king that looks at you and does not say, I wish she was skinnier. I wish he looked better. I wish she was lighter. I wish she was more blonde. I wish her hair was longer. I wish her hair was straighter. I wish this. I wish that. I wish this. I hope that you know that you're beautiful the way that you were created to be. Of course, we should take care of ourselves and we should brush our teeth. We should take showers. We should do those things that initially help with hygiene. And like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with, I think the word's embellishing, adding to who you are, and wearing a really pretty dress that adds to the beauty that you already have, or adding hair extensions that add to the beauty that you already have, or adding makeup that add to the beauty that you already have. I think that all those things are in moderation. And I think that, we don't need to have 8-year-olds out in full makeup going, but that's the beauty I already have. I don't think that's necessary. But I just pray, I hope and pray that all of those things are merely additions to who you are. I hope that they're just merely something that embellishes who you are. And yeah, I think that's really kind of all I had to say. I know that that might seem really random, but a hashtag that I see all the time, all over social media, is long hair don't care. And I get that a lot of girls are posting that hashtag because they're just saying, I don't care that I have long hair. But I think a lot of times it comes from a place of people, really crying and having an emotional breakdown when they don't have long hair anymore. And I just don't want you guys to be defined by your hair or to be defined by any of those things. I want you to be defined by who you are in Christ. And he wants that for you, greater than what Jamie Grace could ever want for you. I remember back in January when I got a haircut and I posted online that I chopped my hair because I was tired of it touching me. A lot of people started crying, and people were freaking out on me, you can't cut your hair, please don't cut your hair. And I was like, oh my goodness. My value is not in my hair. My value is not in my makeup. My value is not in my skin, because if it was, I would have no value, because I am allergic to vegetables and I eat them anyway, so I break out all the time. So my value cannot be in those things. My value is in Christ. And he thinks I'm beautiful from the moment I wake up. When I'm serving him, that's more beautiful to him than anything that MAC or L'Oreal or Garnier could ever do. Even though I love those companies and feel free to endorse me. That's all I got for you guys. Oh, I say that's all I got. It's been 7 minutes almost, but I love you, and I think that you're beautiful, and I think that you're wonderful just the way that you are. Guy, girl, tall, short, light, dark, skinny, wide, Spanx or no Spanx, gluten or not, you're beautiful. Don't feel compelled to have to add things to yourself to become beautiful. When you add, whatever it is that you're adding, you're just adding to the beauty that is already there. And I hope that even with all of those things, and when they all fade, because beauty does fade, I hope that you realize that your beauty was inside and not outside, all along. All right. That's all I got. I keep saying that. That's all I got. I'm going to just go now. I'm going to be in Michigan this weekend, so come hang out with me in Michigan. And I don't know what's going on, but apparently my website is down. I have no idea what happened, but prayerfully everything will be back to normal soon. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, I just turned on the video.